Queen Caroline, a story of misguided hair care. Use your singing voice or speaking voice to help tell the story of Queen Caroline. Your part goes like this. Queen Caroline, washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen Caroline. A long time ago, in a kingdom far away, there lived a queen named Caroline. Queen Caroline had a problem. Her hair was ridiculously difficult to keep clean. Queen Caroline spent a lot of time every day trying to get her hair clean, as would be appropriate for a queen. It seemed like no matter what she did, Queen Caroline's hair was never clean enough. The struggle was real. One day, while she was trying very hard to get her hair to come clean, a servant happened to walk past the bathroom. She could hear the bathtub filling through the closed door. Suddenly, she noticed a strange smell. The servant thought, "Wow, that smells. It almost smells like turpentine. Why would the queen be using turpentine in the bathtub? Wait, what if she's trying to use turpentine to wash her hair? Maybe that explains it. I have to tell someone." She ran down the hallway, down the stairs, and into the kitchen. The servant found the cook in the kitchen preparing breakfast. The servant, breathless, gasped at the cook. "Have you heard?" The cook said, "Heard what?" "It's about the queen." "What about the queen?" "It's about the queen's hair." "What about the queen's hair?" The servant was suddenly worried someone would overhear them, so she timidly sang. Queen Caroline, washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen Caroline. The cook was shocked. "Are you sure?" she asked. "Yes," replied the servant. "We have to tell the others." The servant and the cook ran out of the kitchen, down the hallway, and out the door. They saw the gardener out tending to the queen's flowers. They ran over to him and said, "Have you heard?" The gardener said, "Heard what?" "It's about the queen." "What about the queen?" "It's about the queen's hair." "What about the queen's hair? And could you please speak in a normal voice?" "Okay, fine," they said. Queen Caroline, washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen Caroline. The gardener was shocked. "Are you sure?" he asked. "Yes," replied the servant and the cook. "We have to tell the others." The servant, the cook, and the gardener made their way down the path to the stable. They burst through the door and saw the stable boy working, taking care of the horses. "Have you heard?" The stable boy, shocked, hissed at them. "Keep your voices down. You're scaring the horses. If you want to keep them calm, you're gonna have to sing." The servant, the cook, and the gardener looked at each other and shrugged. They sang, "Have you heard?" The stable boy said, "Heard what?" "It's about the queen." "What about the queen?" "It's about the queen's hair." "What about the queen's hair?" Queen Caroline, washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen Caroline. The stable boy was shocked. "Are you sure?" he asked. "Yes," replied the servant, the cook, and the gardener. "We have to tell the others." The servant, the cook, the gardener, and the stable boy all set off down the path to the nearby village. When they reached the village, they found a large crowd in the town square. The servant, the cook, the gardener, and the stable boy tried to get the crowd's attention, but the crowd was too noisy. The servant looked at the other three and said, "Well, what if we all sing together?" They all looked at each other and shrugged. They sang, "Have you heard?" A small child in the crowd said, "Heard what?" "It's about the Queen." A woman asked, "What about the Queen?" "It's about the Queen's hair." A man said, "What about the Queen's hair?" Queen, Queen Caroline washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen, Queen Caroline. The villagers were shocked. "Are you sure?" they asked. "Yes," replied the servant, the cook, the gardener, and the stable boy. "We have to tell someone." "But who?" "The king!" The crowd gasped. "Let's go!" The servant, the cook, the gardener, the stable boy, and all the villagers all set off back up the path to the castle. The whole way to the castle, the crowd kept repeating, "Queen, Queen Caroline washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen, Queen Caroline. Queen, Queen Caroline washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen, Queen Caroline." When the crowd got back to the castle, the servant knocked on the huge door. Much to their surprise, the king appeared atop the castle wall. "What is the meaning of this?" demanded the king. The crowd became very quiet in the presence of the king. They were scared to make him angry. Finally, from the back of the crowd, a small child spoke up. "Have you heard?" The king said, "Heard what?" "It's about the Queen." "What about the Queen?" "It's about the Queen's hair." "What about the Queen's hair?" The crowd all said together, "Queen, Queen Caroline washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen, Queen Caroline." The king said, "I'm sorry, but I'm having a hard time understanding you all speaking at the same time." The crowd looked at each other and shrugged. Once again, they all sang, "Queen, Queen Caroline washed her hair with turpentine. Turpentine made it shine. Queen, Queen Caroline." The king was puzzled. He thought for a moment, then called for the queen. "Dear, these people are apparently very concerned. Have you been using turpentine on your hair?" Queen Caroline looked very confused. "Of course not. Why would I put something as smelly as turpentine in my hair?" The crowd all looked at the servant, who very sheepishly asked, "But why did I smell turpentine outside your bathroom this morning?" The queen, still somewhat puzzled, thought for a moment. "You know, that clumsy court jester was fooling around in the hallway this morning. I bet he spilled turpentine all over. I've been trying to get away from that smell all day." The crowd asked, "Then what do you use on your hair?" The queen, somewhat amused now, looked out over the crowd. She made them wait, letting the silence hang in the air. Finally, she spoke. "Shampoo, of course." The end.